We'll get back to the noise here in a bit, but we're focused on fighting the weapons of mass distraction again, trying to get us off track from the Epstein files. Just yesterday, we got this. The Justice Department said in a January 27th, that was yesterday, court filing that it expects to complete processing millions of files on Jeffrey Epstein in the near term. Folks, the cover-up is working. 40 days ago, Congress passed a law. The president signed it requiring release of all the Epstein files. What have we gotten? According to the DOJ itself, they've only released 1% of the files 40 days after the deadline. If you do the math, at this rate, we'll get all the files in 4 years. But there is a downside for Team Trump's cover-up. It's killing MAGA turnout. Not all MAGA, but enough to make a difference. I just posted this brief on Trail Mix going through how 2 things are making a difference. I call it the elite shield narrative. It's kind of a protection racket, coddling the Epstein predators and the rich folks and corporations getting all the goodies when the folks at the bottom are paying more for everything. Can't even afford a new car. You can read my essay on this at trailmix.cc/briefs. Before we get back to the noise of the day, let's remember how we got here, how Donald Trump and his team promised his supporters all along they would release the Epstein files.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing. Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would. The Epstein thing. But yeah, I'd be inclined to do the Epstein. I'd have no problem with it.
And a month ago, he said to release the Epstein files. We have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. Katie from Minneapolis is here. And we've got you on mute. Get everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez.
No, you weren't watching. You weren't watching my package. I worked all morning on.
No, I did. I just found something that popped up, and and my husband actually sent it to me. I'm going to post it on Trail Mix.
You got distracted.
Holy mother! This is like, we've got some diagnoses information. Not diagnoses, but like
autopsy
signs.
These days we talk about autopsies.
Well, I mean, I talk about autopsies all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was thinking about this morning about what serial killers we kind of got. So, Ted Bundy was a Republican, a staunch Republican.
Yeah.
So the Republicans got Ted Bundy. We got what's his futz? The one who's he was a DFLer too.
Oh, the Minnesota.
No. John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah,
John Wayne Gacy. Yep.
Where was he? He was in Michigan.
Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Okay, because he started out in Iowa. I just saw a documentary
Kentucky Fried Chicken
a while back. Yeah. Well, he was a Democrat.
Yep. He sure was.
Yeah. Local party operative of some sort.
Oh yeah. And they said he even started when he was jailed up, he even started stuff there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean
well,
it's strange.
Well, there's Opal guys already here.
Yay.
Hey, Opal guy.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay warm. It's let me check the temperature. See. Alexa, temperature.
It's 21 degrees right now with a high of 25 and low of 7. There's a cold weather advisory in effect until 11 a.m. this morning, and again from 7 p.m. tonight until 11 a.m.
Okay, that's enough, Alexa. Stop, Alexa. Stop talking.
How is that cold? That's actually that's brisk. That's wonderful.
Alexa, stop. boy, has your Alexis gotten more talkative? I'm having a problem with that. She talks
voice.
too much.
I don't like the new voice.
Yeah, it is a new voice. Anyway, yes, I know. But see, to you, 21 is no big deal. I grew up in Florida. And so 21, even though I've lived here in DC since the 90s, early 90s, I still am not used to it. I still am not used to it. Ask one thing and get a lecture.
It's 0 here. It is 0.
Now, Opal got 0, actual 0.
Yes, 0. Feels like -7 because of the wind chill.
Huh. Well, it's. I mean, we're pretty much, because DC shuts down. I mean, the problem what's unusual is we had the snow a few days ago, but it has not melted because it's been below freezing ever since. So we're not used to just permanent ice outside, and which you are, but I mean that's unusual. Usually our snow's gone within a day or two. Right. Opal guy, where are you? Have we ever gotten your location or your rough location? You don't have to give us longitude and latitude or anything, but I am curious where people are roughly. At least boil it down to a country or a hemisphere or something. Well, now what? Oh, here we go. Southern Idaho. Cool.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Boy, you're in the thick of it, aren't you? There.
My parents and I drove from Spokane to all through the West. And I remember Idaho, just amazing country there. Amazing.
It is really pretty out there.
Idaho.
He just said Idaho. So now I'm on it.
Well, what's up in Idaho? What's going on in Idaho? What's on your front page? And I'll be like Brian Lamb or somebody else. Say, what's
probably
on the
Idaho
page
for information, because more stuff is coming out about that case.
About what case?
The Idaho 4.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, Craig, we're gonna have to do a spin-off show that's all true crime. And I'm just going to have to fill you in on life.
Yeah. Well, see, we got to get my husband David in on it because he loves the true crime and watches all the 48 hours and all those things.
Well, you know what? We should start up a new channel.
Yep. I just
Minnesotan tells Minnesotan tales of murder,
Well, now, Anicle, that's just not pleasant thing to say to somebody nice about their state. That's just not nice.
I mean, I will be honest. There has been an uptick in crazy crimes that have happened out of Idaho. So I'm just saying.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Opal guy, are you on top of the crazy crimes in Idaho? So he's saying it's kind of cool. I wonder what they call kind of cool in Idaho. Well, what we got? We got, if anybody's interested, we got Rubio testifying right now. If anybody's up for that.
Oh, geez.
And we got, what else we got going on? We got, let's see, there Rubio's testifying up on the Hill at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yesterday. Yesterday, an ICE agent went into the Ecuadorian consulate.
In Minneapolis?
Yes.
Or in DC? Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Went in there looking for one of their staffers. Do you realize that is considered foreign land? So it was a big no-go. Yeah. So now they're suing for that.
Yeah, that's the problem. We live right on the edge of the embassy, what they call Embassy Row here in DC. Mm-hmm. So we're surrounded by a lot of embassies, and one of them just 2 doors down is a building owned by the Republic of the Congo, which I'm sorry to report. There's 2 Congos. There's a good Congo and a bad Congo, and unfortunately, our neighbor is the genociding Congo. which isn't a good thing to have for a neighbor. But they had abandoned the building for years, and there were all these folks, holing up in there, living there, and the windows were busted out, and pigeons are everywhere. Anyway, it was a mess. But the city couldn't do anything about it because it's like you were saying, it's foreign country, and so the police, the local, we have the uniformed secret service was there one time because there was a guy holed up in there that had tried to rob another house, and they're trying to get him out. And I got to talking to him. I said, well, who has jurisdiction over this property? And he said, well, basically the State Department, mostly. The city can't do anything. Zoning laws don't apply. And all. I don't know if that's such a good idea, having all that immunity for these countries. Oh, what is Opal's? He's governor. The governor wants to cut highway department. But is that a Republican? You have a Republican governor out there, Opal? Now, Ronald Self, are you saying you are in
Alaska?
Are you in Alaska? Is that what you're saying? That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you can criticize your own state. I'll allow that. Opal guy says he's a great state run by a-holes. It's the Florida of the West. Oh, I'm so ashamed of my state. I grew up in Florida. Florida was my home.
I am sorry.
I'm so ashamed.
I am so sorry.
It didn't used to be that way. Sensible government, but no more. Yeah, that's right. Spit back at old Anacol. I think Anacol was just a drive-by shooter anyway. He's gone. Bad Congo. They're
eating the cats and eating the dogs. Well, I mean, do we need a spray bottle for the bad Congo? Oh, Iowa. We've got an Iowan.
Oh, we do? Where?
Yes.
Oh.
Yay.
Pussyfoot Productions. Iowa in the house. All right, Iowa.
Yay.
You know what? I love Iowa. I spent a lot of time in Iowa, going back to Jimmy Carter's presidential campaign when I was in college. I spent, talk about cold. I spent 3 months in Iowa campaigning for Jimmy Carter. I took a semester off from college, and I had barely ever even seen snow, except when we'd go to Kentucky for Christmas to see our relatives, and we were snowed in. That was quite an adventure. And then I've been back to Iowa. Went back to Iowa for every presidential campaign after that, pretty much. And, so
nice.
I love the food in Iowa has great food. They have
Minnesota has great food. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the thing about Iowans is they have two superlatives, at least at one time. I don't know if it's still true, but Iowa had the highest literacy rate and the highest obesity rate at one point. And it's true. I mean, they had like 300 newspapers in Iowa. Every county had a newspaper.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to old farmers that they could quote you the latest statistics in the Wall Street Journal. I mean, because they kept up with all the international news, of course, with all their trade and stuff with China and so on.
Oh, and the elections last night. All the elections that happened. We had two special elections in Minnesota. Both went Democratic. So now the Minnesota House is now run by Democrats. And then what else happened?
I just brought up China. That reminded me
that were in Virginia. And where else? There was another one.
Today we had special elections in Virginia?
I think
today?
so.
We had special elections yesterday? Oh, I'm not up to speed then. I'm focused on China. The British prime minister's in China today doing deals,
Oh
and
yeah.
and that can't be good for us, especially our farmers. Or I wouldn't think. I don't know. I don't think that's a good sign because a British prime minister has not visited China. They said since something like 2017, and they're talking about they've had about thawing relations. All the Europeans. I mean, the Europeans met with India. They signed a huge trade deal with India a couple of days ago. Now they're all going over there one by one to China doing deals. I mean, this isn't good for us. I mean, we talk about America first, but it's more like America alone, and it's not going to be a good thing. Who's this? Shane Burton. Our votes do not matter if you're not approving. Oh, now that's just conspiracy crap, Shane Burton. Calm down. There's old Stirs here.
Yay.
And done gone. I just saw done gone. What do Iowans eat? Oh, pork.
Lots of pork.
Tell me about it. Where's our buddy there in Iowa? Ronald. Is it Ronald? No. Which one was Iowa?
Pussyfoot Productions.
Pussyfoot Productions. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's got a pig there. Yeah.
Lots of pork.
They got those corporate pork farms, which really stink. If you've ever been around any of those, that is not, the people who live around those are not.
And the
not
pigs
happy.
eat everything. They eat everything.
Yeah. Done gone. What you been up to? We haven't seen you for a day or two. Done gone is. I made a little cooking video for a little later. I'll show. I just prepped up my Cornish hen for my rotisserie, and Done gone. We met each other on my cooking channel, my Lazy Man Cooks, and then she turned out to have a political bent, I saw Stir come in, and I didn't put him on the stage. I forgot. Are you there, Stir?
Yo.
Yeah.
The Ilhan Omar video. Do you have it?
Oh yeah, let's go look for that. You and Stir talk for a minute. I'll go look for that, or you can talk Done Gone.
I can talk to everybody.
And how do you spell her name again? I always forget.
ILHAN.
ILHAN.
And then OMAR.
ILHAN. Oh.
See, pops up. Do the town hall.
I only had to type IL. Oh, here's the AP
ODU
video.
Global offers flexible solutions for where you
Gotta
are.
love the ads.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm all for AP getting what they can.
Oh, mink farms.
Here we go.
Abolish ICE for good.
Well, she just got through saying we must abolish ICE for good.
MPHS Secretary Kristi Noem must resign or face impeachment.
There it is. There. Oh shoot. Oh,
you gotta find the different angle.
Yeah. It didn't catch. There's another angle where you see her go. I mean, but you do see her in this one, at least, even though it cuts off.
Yeah,
I mean, you do see her lunge after him.
There was one of the people in the front row did talk to the press, and they said it was a syringe full of something that he squirted at her.
Oh, really? She goes straight at him there. I mean, that's instinct. I mean, she just went straight for the shooter. I mean, that probably is. She needs better training as a target of this kind of stuff. That's probably not the right choice to make, but it still shows.
No,
she's a tough one.
She is.
Yeah,
and she's like the embodiment of how we are here, where it's, you start messing with us, we fight back. And I'm gonna say this, I'm loving this love that's happening between protesters and the National Guard.
Oh yeah.
Because we keep asking Tim Walz if we can make them things to bring them. Because they gave us coffee and donuts and cocoa and yeah. It was a syringe he had.
Well, hey, this is a big moment.
Oh,
Did
honey.
you get your laptop fixed, Jack?
Yeah, I hope so. We're gonna give it a whirl.
You tested it now? Oh, but
Yeah.
we gotta give you let's see. I know I always use the drum. I think I always use the drum roll for Jack. You see, we gotta get that. We gotta get you some sound. And then you got to get a greeting, a welcome back from them. Yeah, you're properly welcome back now. Good to see you. I had to put this up several times just to because I was getting nostalgic for you.
Well, we were supposed to. I took it to the guy, and he said, "Well, it wouldn't take long to get it done." And then, of course, we had the storm come in, and he had to order the part, and they didn't get it to him till Monday. Was going to come by yesterday. And I sat there and woke up early and messing around, and then sat back in the chair here and fell asleep.
Well, you could have done that on air just as well.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I snore pretty bad.
Okay, J Frog. We feel blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed by a frog. All right.
Sure.
Well, what are your thoughts about everything that's been happening, or what have you paid attention to that got your attention?
Well, I think the murders up in Wisconsin, I don't know what we do on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how do we get justice for the people in Wisconsin, for the two people?
Well, we could start by having them tell us who killed them. Who killed them? I mean, the last one.
Minnesota, not Wisconsin.
Okay, Minnesota. One of those states up there. You all are damn near Canadian anyway.
I was going to say.
Yeah, we are. That's why we keep asking Canada to take us.
One of those square states next to Canada. Yeah. Rectangle, or what is Minnesota? Rectangle or square?
We're kind of a rectangle-ish thing.
Yeah. Butt hurt. You know, that's a phrase I thought about the other day. I haven't heard in a long time. We used to use that phrase a lot on internet conversation, you know, where people would become martyrs, you know, passive aggressives, a lot of them. People would go attack somebody, and then, you know, somebody'd say, you know, they'd say F you, and then you'd say F you back, and they go, you called me F you. I mean, they get all butthurt, you know, after they were the ones that started it. But I think that's what butthurt. I don't know who you saying was butthurt, Pat. I don't know. So is how I guess I'm butthurt. Okay. Got that settled. All right. So we're talking, So Minnesota, we had the two. You know, what happened to that guy? There was a third shooting. A third guy got shot. He just
in the leg.
It didn't get as much news because he just got shot in the leg. Yeah.
But they determined that was they determined, what was the ruling on that? A judge determined that was unlawful.
We shot him through a door, I think.
Yeah.
Really? Through a door.
Closed door.
I have to double check, but I think that they ruled that was. But he's okay. I did see there was a shooting in Arizona, but I just saw that there was a shooting, nothing more really. So, I'm looking to see.
Well, my thought on Pretty's murder was that was the Border Patrol. Now you know what the Mexican immigrants are putting up with down in Arizona and California and Texas.
Oh yeah,
exactly. Well, and you see a lot of videos right now where it's like, if they're doing this to protesters who are just, or not even protesters, there wasn't even a protest going on when Pretty was there. Not even one. He was actually going to get breakfast. And I found out that he walked 2 blocks every morning to check on his neighbors and check on his community that he lived in before he would go to work. He would do that every day just to make sure everybody was okay, because he was a caretaker. He was a nurse. He loved taking care of people and making sure they were okay. And he anyway, this whole altercation, it wasn't even a protest. There wasn't anything going on.
huh?
Like it just
Well,
so
why
they keep
was he
saying he brought a gun to a protest. Okay, why does your uncle bring a gun to Applebee's?
Well, and they celebrated that kid that brought the rifle to the protest and he killed people. What's his name? What was it?
Rittenhouse.
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse came and killed 2 people with his gun, and he's a hero.
Well, I think when you watch the video, the first thing they do is spray the guy a full face full of that toxic crap that they use. And after that, he didn't even know what was going on. First thing he did was throw his hands up in the universal sign of surrender. You know?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
his hands go way up. That's surrender. I surrender, you know? And then he stumbles over the woman, reaches down toward her, and then they tackle him.
And Scott, I have not seen anything when I have not seen anything about him having other interactions with ICE. So I do apologize. If there is information, if you can send that to me, that would be great. Because I've never seen anything about it.
Now, Scott asks a question here I always like to get into because it comes up a lot. And I've got our AI set up here on, did Obama put kids in cages? Okay, the short answer is yes, but the context is key. The phrase became a flashpoint. All right, the origins. In 2014, the chain link partitions were installed at a processing center in Arizona due to a surge of unaccompanied minors from Central America. Obama administration had tens of thousands of children arrive at the border, so they set up these chain link temporary holding areas that were designed for 72 hours or less. And the big distinction is that they use these for just unaccompanied minors, not children who had arrived with that. They didn't separate families. In other words, that was a big difference.
Well, and let's get our definitions straight here.
Yeah.
Anybody under 18 is called a child.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with a young man, Francisco. He came up here when he was 14 and worked as a man from then on. In fact, we kind of gave him a hard time when he turned 21. He was celebrating, and I laughed at him, and I said, "You've been 21 for 5 years." But that's, a lot of teenagers will come up to work because, they're trying to get money back to their families.
Right.
And so I think some ways our definitions, we need to have better definitions on what's a child.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we've got pictures of what anybody would call children. Kids under 12 years old are definitely children, and they had them in cages, and they separated and sent the parents back, deported the parents, and kept the babies. and then lost track of the babies. They couldn't even, they're so incompetent, they couldn't even keep track of people. And I think that's the big thing.
That was another thing that happened yesterday, is that a judge said that 5-year-old Liam and his father could not be deported because they were trying to deport them.
And they're in Texas right now, right?
They're in Texas. They are under. They have been under the process of seeking asylum because they're from Honduras.
Why do I get a feeling they will accidentally get on an airplane?
That's what I think is going to happen, to be honest.
Yeah, Pat and Scott. I mean, the thing you're bringing up Obama, and Obama was tough on immigrants. He got a lot of crap from Democrats for it, and I actually think if you go back and look at what his administration did, that's the model for how you do this. I mean, how you do it legally and professionally and without all this craziness. And the bottom line is, at his peak in 2012, Obama deported over 400,000 people, and even with all this madness that Trump's doing, he hasn't reached that number. He did not reach that number in his first year. It was more like 340,000. So I mean, I'm not. That's a whataboutism that's not tracking with me in the sense that it doesn't undercut our criticism of Trump. The fact that Obama was tough too. I'm in favor of tough immigration and border control, but not like what's happening now. I mean, we have a model, and we've all said before. I agree. Biden opened the floodgates too much, and that's what's led to the overreaction now. But anyway, then we'll get that behind us.
I think the problem has always been, they talk about a crisis on the border. The crisis has never been on the border. It's in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
We've got a 60-year-old law that just barely worked when they first passed it.
We haven't passed a national immigration law for true reform since the Reagan years. That's right.
Which needs to happen. That is something that has to happen.
I mean, if everybody could just calm down and get off their soapboxes and solve the problem, that'd be one thing. But I mean, poor old George W. Bush tried. They had immigration reform, a pretty good one that Democrats and Republicans had agreed on, and guess who stopped it? What was then the Tea Party crowd, which was the forerunner to MAGA. They're the ones that stopped it because, as far as I can see, they don't want to solve this problem. They just want the issue, not a solution. They want the issue, not a solution.
Well, I think the MAGA people, and on the Democratic side, the unionists both block any sensible immigration reform. So I think there's plenty to go around in both parties with nativist going.
Well, and even under Biden, you had a deal. They had an immigration deal that provided some path to citizenship, a solution to the Dreamers, and a crackdown on the border. All of it, and enough Republicans were ready to vote for it. And guess who stopped them? Donald Trump, because he wanted the issue for the campaign. He didn't want it solved.
I don't think anybody wants it solved. I think they like using it for political football.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know.
Did you notice? Were you able to get online? Did you see I had our AI replace you on Sunday Serendipity?
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought old Jack's not going to like that. I've hired AI to replace him. He's been replaced.
Well, hey, it gives me a lot of confidence. All I can say to the AI is don't give up your day job.
He tried.
A pro tip for Sunday Serendipity. When in doubt, play Mozart.
Yeah. Oh, we love Sunday Serendipity. That it was
I
started
actually,
by Jace.
he talked about, he compared me to Hall & Oates, and I hadn't heard Hall & Oates in a long time, so I played them, and they were just as good as I remember.
I was wondering when he said that because I thought I don't remember Jack actually playing Hall & Oates on Sunday Serendipity.
Well, yeah, it was that
You had?
late 70s soft rock crap that
Uh-huh.
Well, Daryl Hall
everybody
has
switched to hip hop.
Daryl Hall has a music venue and videos now from
Yeah,
where
he
he lives.
does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's still active.
And
Daryl's
he
out.
and I had him pick. I'm trying to go find their Sunday Serendipity. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, it was started by Jace. I looked. He started doing that in 2010.
Did he?
Sunday Serendipity. Yeah, because he died in 2016, and then that's when you took it over. So he did it from 2010 to 2016. That's 6 years. So 16 to hell, you've done it. Have you done it since 2016? Is that right?
I don't think so.
That doesn't sound right, does it?
I think
math mixed up.
I think first they did some replays of the case. For a while.
Is that what we did?
I think.
I would have. I'm thinking I took it over. I think he did it longer than 2016. Because I'm trying to think when.
Here was your last one. You went with Margaret. Oh yeah, that was that Margaret Bonds. That was really good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that. That was good music.
Yeah, I try to mostly once in a while I'll bring in some stuff like that with her, and also I've done some Japanese stuff and Chinese stuff that's kind of interesting, their classical stuff. But I tend to
I'd never heard of her actually.
Yeah. Well, I just basically did a search for Black composers of the 20th century, and I saw she worked with Langston Hughes and stuff like that, and so I played it, and I thought it was really good.
Oh, what's Pat D got? Oh, what is this doomsday clock thing? I keep seeing. Pat D's got that up.
That's been
put that up.
Yeah, that's been
clock.
updated. Yeah.
What is that?
It's
anybody know?
Well, it used to be how close they thought what is it?
The end of humanity.
The liberal scientist group.
Yeah.
And how close they thought we were getting to a nuclear war.
Oh.
And I guess
I don't know what this video is. Hey, Blue. All right, I'm getting far afield here. Let's see. I'll get back to business. I was trying to get down to that Sunday Serendipity we were talking about. Oh, here it is.
I will say the AI chose Into the Mystic, and I love that song.
Yeah, I do
that
too.
Song always makes me feel happy and floaty.
Yeah. Well, this is Silas. We call him Silas Gemini. I know we had a group discussion and came up with the name Silas it's Gemini Pro is the AI I use. So we call him Silas Gemini, and he has his own little avatar here. But I thought here's the Hall & Oates reference. He said Jack finds the perfect pocket between the introspection of Nick Drake and the soulful strut of Hall & Oates. He said his sets are the sonic equivalent of that first sip of coffee when the house is finally quiet. I can't match his human. Now here he shows a little humility here. I can't match his human intuition for crate digging, but I can process the data and match the frequency.
I'm just trying to figure out how in the world, because he mentions an obscure singer-songwriter from the 60s, died in 1972.
Yeah.
And Hall & Oates, how do you get all of the classical music and all of the, mid-century jazz I played and things in between those two people?
Exactly. Because have you ever played like Pink Moon or anything? Nick Drake's Pink Moon? No, I don't think so. Have you ever played any Hall & Oates? I don't think so.
I wondered. Now, what did you think about it? So I said, now try to pick something that acknowledges the Minneapolis story that Jack might choose, and he chose this Donny Hathaway. Someday we'll all be free.
That's fair.
Well, I think we'd already played the one for the Minneapolis, and that was the Buffalo Springfield song.
Oh yeah,
it's worth.
Yeah.
That just basically does it.
We're playing a lot of Prince up here because he knew the revolution would start here. He knew it.
Prince is great.
I saw him live once.
You saw Prince live?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that was a good show.
You guys want my Prince story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Paisley Park is located in Chanhassen, Minnesota. It's actually right off the highway. So as a kid, we drove past it all the time to go to Target because there was a Target in Chanhassen, which was 30-minute drive back in the day from where I grew up in BFE. So anyway, we would drive to Chanhassen to go to Target because it's Minnesota. Target is headquartered here, so everybody goes to Target, even though we're blacklisting it now. Anywho, he would shop at Target all the time. Like he would be walking down the aisles and you would see him.
Really?
He lived his life like a normal person. He didn't.
What kind of stuff would he get? What would he buy at Target?
Oh, hell if I know. I never.
I like
really
Target
paid
for
attention.
candy. They have Target has the best selection of candy.
He was just a very humble person, very happy with his surroundings. He liked the community. People were kind and didn't really bother him. And one time we were at Target. I think I was about 8 or 9, and he was there, and my mom's like, don't bother him, and I was wearing a purple shirt, and he came over and he said, I really like your shirt, and then he walked away.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is that he was that way with everybody. He was just that cool, collected person, and he had deep thoughts, and he would share those in his music, and it just shaped the way it just shaped a lot of us.
Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it came through this way he was.
Yeah. My morning wake up song is Starfish and Coffee.
Did
Why
he
did you say
play
the house
along?
was finally quiet when your first cup of coffee? What was going on all night?
Right.
Yeah. No, Starfish and Coffee is a nice perky song and it starts with an alarm ringing, and so that's my morning wake up song every morning.
Yeah.
Prince.
Ronald's self is a 1954 model. I've got
Oh God, I feel
I
so
got him
young.
beat by 1 year.
I keep this here. I was made in 1956. Except that's the all original parts is a lie because I've got 2 fake hips. I ran out to my hip doctor. Said, "Well, that's it. I can't make any more money off you unless you get a third hip somehow."
What about a knee
Oh, I don't want to go there.
or a shoulder blade?
Yeah, I mean, hip replacements fairly easy. Knee replacements can be horrible. They're big. They're a lot worse.
Yeah, that's what my uncle said. He said the rehab people when on his knee, he said they train them wherever they do train torture people.
Oh,
I said, why? He said, well, they bend my knee until it hurts. And they said, does that hurt? And he'd go, yes. And then they push it some more.
Yeah, they think that's good. Yeah. Done gone. And I need to read all the lyrics. Done gone. I wish you'd get on here with us. That one time she got on air with us and it was fun. She was great.
You'd be worth something on Antique Roadshow.
Yeah, we're worth 50 cents.
Well, whenever age comes up, I have to bring up my go-to meme for that is right here. Retired. I was tired yesterday. I'm tired again today. That's what we call retired.
And that's something
let's see. Oh, Rubio's still at it. Oh, let's see.
Really?
What's his name? Booker. Booker's. See if Booker's laying a hand on him or not. See if I can get that on here. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, Opal.
And they're denying the LRAD.
Yeah, they're denying
that they're
it.
not only going to be lifting temporary protective status for Venezuelans living in the U.S., but instead of protecting longtime American residents, they are, quote, the administration is putting people back on deportation flights and sending them into that madness. Does that make sense to you?
Well, that is exactly what came to my mind when I saw all the Venezuelans in South Florida celebrating when we went down there and got Maduro and everything. I thought, y'all don't realize you've just lost your political asylum status. They're going to send you back. Stephen Miller's going to send you back to Venezuela. And that's what Booker's sitting here talking about. Yeah, that was exactly what I wondered, what I thought might happen.
Oh, and Trump is accusing Ilhan Omar of staging her own attack on herself. So by that logic, wouldn't that mean that he staged his own?
Yeah, that's what first thing I thought of is like he's always projecting. So he's talking about his butler PA and that he staged that. That's my first thought. Oh my God.
Cuba is marching against Trump.
Yeah, the Cubans. Yeah.
What does Marco think about that?
Yeah.
They got so many. I mean, so much of this stuff is backfiring on all at once.
Bye, Ronald. Have a good day.
Oh, is Ronald leaving? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing about
speaking of it,
go ahead.
Speaking of Venezuela, I keep this one handy. This woman's on TikTok and she does her version of MAGA, a MAGA woman. I guess is the best I can put it. I'm not even sure. It might be a man playing a woman here. I don't know, but this is pretty fun.
Turd Lisa, did you hear? Yes, girl, we got Venezuela. Yes, Donald Jesus Trump done did it again. Yes, I've wanted Venezuela my whole life. I really have, more than I want health insurance. Turd Lisa.
Oh, you're muted, Craig.
Yeah, I've wanted Venezuela my whole life, even more than I wanted health insurance.
She's good. There's another lady that she's dressed up like Donald Trump's mother.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen her? And she has these fake
Yes.
teeth in, and then they slip, and her whole face kind of melts at the end. She's got the
It's hilarious.
the big swoopy hair, and oh my God, she is funny. I'll have to find her. I can't remember what her name is.
Did she try to look like his mother? Or cause,
Yeah, she's got the big
Yeah.
swoop, the big giant swoopy hair, and
because his mother looked like a big old drag queen. I mean,
yeah,
she really
yeah,
did.
yep,
She did.
yeah.
His mother was a piece of work. I mean, he never talks about his mother either. That's
Well, they didn't bond, and that's part of it. That's part of his problem is that they
He's
didn't.
got mommy issues.
Well, they didn't. She didn't take care of him when he was an infant. They didn't.
Yeah,
bond.
I think
there was no bonding.
I think she may have had that post mortal. What do they call it?
Postpartum depression.
Postpartum. Yeah,
And,
because when he was born, they say is that she was sick and out of commission, or
that was
for like 2 years, and really didn't care for him, and his father was actually in charge of him after his birth, and his father was, I mean, that explains a lot right there. In fact, I've studied the sort of the causes of narcissism, and they say that deprivation of emotional support from parents in early age is they think could be one of the causes of narcissism, because you compensate for that by because of your insecurity at having not gotten that emotional support, so you replace it with this sort of fantasy of your self-worth, and his background. Well, Mary Trump, his niece, she's the first one I heard talk about this, and she has a not psychiatrist but psychology degree. Anyway, she says that explains some of his narcissism. Is essentially abandoned by his mother in his first couple of years.
And actually, I did post something on Trail Mix. That's what I got all distracted by, Craig, earlier, was how to tell the difference between narcissistic personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder. And he has both.
Yeah.
Totes both.
Yeah.
I think he's just a crazy old man. I mean, when I was a kid, folks would take us to the nursing home to see grandma, and we'd see those crazy old people. They had mental problems,
Yeah.
kinds of senility, and he just looks like them.
Yeah, I got when my grandma was in the nursing home, she threw a potato at me.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was when, after her stroke, and her brain wasn't functioning right, and she thought I don't know why, but she thought I was a nurse, and she threw a potato at me because she was trying to get the nurses to come in, but they were like low. This is right after COVID, so not enough staff. So yeah, she threw a cold baked potato at me.
There you go.
That could hurt.
Yeah, it didn't hit. It hit the door. We were fine, but still.
Yeah.
And Fred Trump did have Alzheimer's, so just saying.
In fact, as a matter of fact, this year, Trump attained the age when his father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And
right.
Mary Trump says they think he had it years before that. It just
When
the family was in denial about it, and it got so bad they finally got some medical attention, and that's when it was diagnosed. But she said he had Alzheimer's all the symptoms.
Nobody said anything about Biden, Pat. Biden, yes, Biden's losing it too, but also he had cancer. He literally was starting to feel sick, and he bowed out on his own accord. Whereas if Trump recognized that he had something wrong with him, he wouldn't bow down. He would stay.
When you look at all Biden's, he had 2 brain surgeries. He had was it not a lung replacement, but he had a serious lung surgery. He had a bunch of surgeries. I mean, it was amazing that man could function at all.
Well, I think the thing about Biden, the difference between Biden is, and I think it's what people have problems with when we talk about senility is Biden's frailty. Everybody called it senility. It was frailty.
Yep.
That is, there is a difference.
As far as I could tell, he was fairly sharp intellectually. I didn't notice a real problem there, but he was definitely frail, and that affects his performance. It's a tough job. You should not be putting old people like that into that job. You know.
Yeah.
You
Gradual decay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
You should be around 50 years old, you know, old enough 60. To know what you're doing, but not too 60. Damn old.
I'm with you, Star. I think 60's okay. 60's okay.
What about 40?
Don't want those young whippersnappers, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow. Thanks.
I actually felt like I really thought Obama might have gotten more done, and he did all right, but he could have gotten more done. I think if he had waited about a term or two, I think he got in the presidency too soon and should have had a little more background in Congress. I mean, he couldn't deal with Congress for one. That's one thing.
Oh,
he had Biden to do that, but I mean, I don't know. I just think I'm not sure Obama was truly ready for it.
Keep drinking the Kool-Aid, kids. Keep drinking the Kool-Aid and snorting up all the sugar, because that's what y'all doing.
Yeah.
It's blind leading the blind, essentially.
We're drinking Kool-Aid?
No. I'm talking about these.
She's reading the comments. Katie makes a mistake of reading the commenters sometimes.
I do sometimes.
Well, yeah, I knew that was
comments. I'm going to tell you, your comments have got strange lately.
Yeah, not like somebody. Gradual decay told me that we failed in life. Honey, if you're telling us that we failed in life, then you did too. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
these are drive-by shooters.
They were saying that we were drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. We don't drink Kool-Aid. Sorry.
That's right. It does not go well with my whiskey.
Exactly.
There weren't any liberals in Georgetown. Was it Jonestown, Georgetown, Jim Jones? Yeah,
are
there
you?
Wasn't a bunch of liberals there. The original Kool-Aid.
Yeah, they put the poison in and had everybody drink. That's where the term comes from.
I guess that is actually where it comes from, isn't it?
Yeah, drinking the Kool-Aid.
Exactly, Opal.
Oh, here's what's going on. We had a YouTube's flung us out to the wider world here. I mean, we got like 588 people in the room right now. So we're at the how big is an Elks Lodge? This would fit.
No, that's a little bit bigger.
Is 588 bigger than an Elks Lodge, or Elks Lodge is bigger than 588? Would we fit? Would we outgrow an Elks Lodge?
That's a big party. If it's the Elk Lodge, that's when they're throwing the big party and the free booze.
Yeah. Well,
that's standing room only in most Elks. But
it's going well. We're about to crack 600 people.
We're gonna have to rent out a banquet hall or something.
Yeah. And anybody, before we go, let me get the address out here. Anybody that wants to get on the site and comment, I mean, it's very easy to comment, and it's also a pretty easy address as long as you don't get mixed up and put .com. It's .cc. So anybody that wants to come and hang out with us on the website, that's the address, trailmix.cc.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go mix. I actually am going to go straight from here to go prep my Cornish hen for the rotisserie.
Oh.
Right.
And I'm going to see if I can manage a live video of that, because I'm going to go. I had some stuff to splice in too, but
Have you been doing any of your cooking stuff? I haven't checked it out lately.
I'm starting to get back to it. You know, once I got on that Manjaro and lost my appetite. I sort of lost my appetite for cooking too, and but I've gotten it back a little bit, and starting to do. Well, now we did one of the live.
The vegetable soup the other day.
Made vegetable soup the other day, and I did our first simulcast to both live to both the Lazy Man Cooks channel and the Trail Mix Live channel.
Yeah.
We did a simulcast and made vegetable soup and talked politics.
I am going to send you the recipe for original Minnesotan tater tot hot dish.
Yes.
And you have to call it hot dish. It's not a casserole.
Hot dish. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Well, good to have you back in camp, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to be back.
We missed you.
Oh, I tell you what, I went about, what was it, from Thursday to Monday trying to get online on my phone, and I'm really glad to have my laptop back.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Done gone. It's better than funeral potatoes. Just telling you. Better than funeral potatoes.
Our Europeans didn't show up. Our Danish friends.
Yeah, I didn't see Dennis today.
Yeah. Every chat of a live stream about protests, MAGA are celebrating the deaths of theirs. Yeah.
It's really sad. The death of a person, murder is murder. Death is death. It is a tragedy in both cases. And I am really tired of people saying that Alex pulled a gun on an ICE agent. He did not do that. He didn't.
Yeah.
Hey, there's two things. One, it's murder. I'm not for sure what level of murder you would pick.
Probably second in this case.
But the thing is, it is when you attack someone the way they attacked him, and someone pulls his gun away from him and takes it away and says he has a gun. The people that shot just heard he has a gun, and they started shooting. It's bad training. It's a bad culture. This abolish ICE, the way they're doing things, you can see all the way up and down from the very top to the very bottom. It's a cultural problem that has to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we saw it in the Kansas City Police Department back in the 90s. They actually caught the police chasing down this guy in a van, and they pulled him out and just beat the crap out of him. And one of the local TV stations got it on film. And I actually knew one of the guys doing it. He was a rookie, and he wasn't a bad person, but he was in a bad culture.
Right.
Well, and we're what now? That happened on Saturday, and it's now Wednesday, and we have not identified the killers or killer.
Yep.
Or killer.
Killers, because
we don't even know for sure if there were
two different people shot him. They said it was two officers.
I cannot
that were
believe
involved.
that we don't have an identity of
because they're hiding them because they know that they would be tried. That's why Jonathan Ross. They will twist that she was going to run him over with Renee Good. They're going to twist that she was trying to run him over, and that's why he killed her. But the thing is, also, there's the fact that with Renee Good, they didn't render aid. Nobody rendered aid. Physicians asked to render aid, and they said, no, we have our own medics, and they didn't even have them on scene. She was alive for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. They could have done something, and they didn't. With Alex, they literally shot him 10 times so nobody could help him.
Yeah.
And then one guy said, oh, it's just like Call of Duty. And another guy was clapping. You're right, Jack. It is the culture of that. That is what's being drilled into their head, that this is okay to do.
Well,
I don't even know if you can reform it.
Oh, look at there. Done Gone actually got in.
Hey.
It's hit or miss. Well,
I love your fireplace.
Oh, thank you.
Lovely.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
We need it today.
I've
It's
been
50s outside.
My gas. I need new fire log. I have fake fire logs. I have a gas fireplace, but the fire logs need to be replaced, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And now's when I really miss it. Well, you got in just in time for us to leave.
Right. Are we closing down shop now? Okay.
Yeah,
you know what I did?
But we got to stay open for a little bit to hear you, because I appreciate you getting on. I enjoy having you on.
I'll try again tomorrow. I try off and on. I think what I have to do is accept all cookies, and when I do that, I think it gets happier.
Oh, that could be. That could be.
And it might have wanted anyway.
You're making chicken dumplings for lunch?
Well,
did you
leftover chicken and dumplings, and then like a cup of chicken and dumplings and a half a BLT, something like that. Ooh. It's embarrassment of riches, isn't it? It's like it's two of the best things at once.
Right.
Yeah, I've got to hit the point. I like in this time of year, I like to make soups and stews, and then I eat it for a week until I get tired of it.
That's what I did. I made the vegetable soup that Katie was on there. We made vegetable soup on here a few days ago, and
I made chicken wild rice the next day.
Oh, that's right. And I made so much of it, I'll have it forever. I'll have it next winter. And then I made bean soup too. I made Kentucky bean soup.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh, that sounds good.
Well, that's what my great uncle, who I got the recipe from, he made bean soup, and he didn't like soaking them overnight because he liked them a little bit crunchy, and that's why he called them firecrackers.
Some good roughage, wasn't it?
Crunchy beans get you firecrackers.
Well, Katie's up there where she got that wild rice.
Yeah, we did.
You know the difference in price. I went up. I've got a niece up there up in northern Minnesota, and I went into the store and bought a pound of it. And down here, a pound of wild rice is $13.
Oh, a pound here is like $6.
Yeah, I know. I bought 4 or 5 pounds when I was up there. I've got to make another trip.
Well, if you want this chicken wild rice soup recipe, I'll send it. I'll put it on trail mix because it's really good if you got some left.
So
put it on there, and Craig can put it on the recipe.
Yeah.
You know what? Right. Yeah, we haven't. I keep forgetting I haven't put anything on that in a while.
Do you have a recipe?
We got this. We have a whole up at the top of the page.
I see the Trail Mix Kitchen.
You see, you see here, Trail Mix Kitchen up here at the top.
Yep, I see it.
You click that, and you come down to our little trail boss here, a little trail cook.
Aww.
And who's supposed to? I told AI to make him look like. Who was the one on the westerns always doing the cooking? Had the kind of the stamp. What was his name anyway? So anyway, we got like Blue Bronx. I got a bunch. Jamie's got recipes here. Pogo, Surge, and here's Whiskey's Grandma Cake. Whiskey has Grandma Cake.
Ooh.
So
that's it. Cup of sugar, cup of cream, cup and a half of flour.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's like a memorized poem, you know.
Oh gosh. Anyway.
All right, folks. I'm gonna end up with Speaking of that, I'm gonna go out with my chicken here that my Cornish game hen. We'll go get the Cornish game hen going because that's what we're having tonight.
Nice.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna do a little stir fry.
Well, now that you got it working done, come back on tomorrow.
I sure will.
Yes.
Nice to see everybody.
Yay.
Yeah.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, here we go. Quick detour here to the kitchen for I gotta get my Cornish hen ready for tonight. Now don't judge me because I don't wash off my chicken. Now I learned that from the Queen's own chef. he's got a YouTuber, and he made that video talking about that. You can find it somewhere, but it's true. You keep the juices if you don't. If you wash off your chicken, it just gets watery. I just throw away the innards. I've never figured out what to do with them. We're going to do the rotisserie thing. We stab them on either end with this thing here. Ready to roll, ready to roll. Then I'll let it sit a while in the fridge with this fancy French salt from a seabed. Literally from a seabed. Consequently, it's not cheap, but man, it's the finest salt for brining you ever did get. Don't forget their little armpits. Then about 425 degrees, maybe half an hour air frying, and you'll have crispy skin, juicy interior, because that salt's going to sink in there and bring out the moisture, and it's just going to do all kinds of science that makes a big difference.